Christmas is almost here, and we decided to make traditional Christmas cookies that originate in the city of Linz in Austria. First, there was a Linzer Torte, which was a big cake and quite different to the cookies. The oldest recipe is from the 17th century. Later, they started making smaller cookies from the dough. And in the Austrian-Hungarian monarchy times, they became more popular and spread into all the corners of the country. Naturally also onto the Czech tables. Czechs adjusted the recipe to their taste, and nowadays this variant is a very traditional cookie in our country that almost everyone bakes for Christmas. Luckily, it's not a very difficult recipe, so it was going well. The dough was easy to work with and we were cutting out various shapes. It was quite fun. The baking doesn't take a lot of time, but we had to be careful, because every oven is different and the cookies can get burned easily, so we had to watch them closely to decide when they are done. In the end, it looks like it is a success. It totally smells like Christmas and the taste is delicious, of course.
To go to the store to buy jam because we don't actually use it, even though we have so much fruit to harvest. We just don't make jam.
Yeah, not yet. We will in the coming years, probably. That's the plan.
Yeah, but we don't use it much. Just not something we eat.
Yeah.
So this is not homemade. But I made sure to buy a better one. So this one is without sugar. It's just strawberries and some fruit juice as a sweetener. The most traditional kind is made of black currants, but I couldn't find it in the store. But there was a lot of strawberry one, and I would say that's the second most traditional one, so I bought that one. So maybe next year we will make one jar of black currant jam and we'll use it for Christmas.
Yeah.
We didn't make that many this year, so you can see that we will have just a few. But we bought more, so this is just an extra, just for fun.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what are you doing up there on our ceiling?
We are levitating here.
I found these cute metal boxes for cookies, which have been collecting dust for a few years. So now is the perfect opportunity to use them. And one for Santa.
Yeah.
Mr. Kris Kringle.
Speaking of Kris Kringle, yesterday we were watching a Christmas movie and there was this Kris Kringle and we were like, who the hell is that? And then we were looking on the internet and we found out it's another name for Santa Claus. And there was more information, of course. So it came from Germany because presents there are delivered by Christkind or Christkindl, which means baby Jesus. He delivers gifts here as well. So in Germany and the area of Central Europe, presents are brought to you by baby Jesus. In Germany, Christkind. And the term somehow made its way into the US and they Americanized it into Kris Kringle, and that's Santa Claus. So that's fascinating, guys, right? My head is spinning. So it's the same. Like, our baby Jesus is the same as Santa Claus, actually. But Santa Claus is not a baby. He's a Kris Kringle.
He found a pothole.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very good, does it? The color is so... Is it supposed to look this way in winter?
Maybe in this light only.
Yeah.
So maybe it looks prettier in reality.
Let's hope so. Yeah, we should replant it next spring to give it more chance to grow.
Let me try this.
It's greener now.
That's what I was aiming for. Ta-da!
So fresh. So we don't need a new pot.
No, I wanted to say that I'm surprised that it's still alive. Because our other trees in pots years ago always lasted like 1 season or maybe 2. But this one, I don't know, 5 years already.
Yeah, it's our long-lasting tree in a pot.
How do I look?
Amazing. Queen Peter, the first and the last.
Okay. Let's put it here. Little angel, just like me.
Sure. And the tree is decorated.
Ta-da!
You can see it's very simple. We like it this way. It's not very similar to American trees with built-in lights and everything. And I noticed that some people put so many decorations on their trees that you don't see the tree itself. It looks like a pile of decorations, you know. So I prefer seeing the tree.
Yeah. Look at this. Tommy in the kitchen again.
Ugh. I hate Christmas.
You can't say that.
It's time to start preparing our Christmas dinner. Every year we used to have tuna steaks with French fries, but last year, for the first time, we got to celebrate Christmas twice. On the 21st December, our Christmas, and then because of COVID we didn't travel to visit our families, so we stayed home, and on the 24th we made Christmas dinner again, but the second time we decided to prepare the traditional Czechoslovak potato salad instead of French fries.
Yeah.
And we loved it so much that we decided that this Christmas we will make it our tradition and prepare it as the main dinner. So let's get started, Peter.
I'm coming. So it's very traditional, it's with mayonnaise, and we prepared some things already in advance, like these potatoes. They are steamed.
Yeah.
You don't peel them before, you just cook them or steam them whole. And now we have to peel them, so they are already cooked. Here we have hard-boiled eggs and leek from our garden. I hate this part, peeling the cooked potatoes. It's no fun. Ta-da! It wasn't the worst. So now we need a grid, I guess. Hopefully it's called a grid. And you just do this.
Wow, it's a miracle.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Christmas miracle.
Would you say that nothing could possibly go wrong today?
I wouldn't be so certain, but it's not a difficult recipe. You just add things so you get the flavor right. So you have to taste along the way. Now I need eggs because I'm doing this thing with the grid, so that would be the same. And I want to say, every family makes a slightly different salad.
Someone doesn't like bell pepper, so they don't add that. Someone adds carrot. We don't do that.
Yeah, or you can add mustard. I'm going to cut the leek into smaller pieces. And we decided we are going to put the whole leek into the salad. So traditionally or normally you use onions, but since we have quite a lot of leek, we add leek, and it's like softer, or I don't know how to describe it.
It's not as pungent as onion.
Pungent. Okay. Yeah.
The thing that makes you cry.
It's milder.
So you can put the whole leek in, and thanks to the fact that you leave it in the fridge overnight, it will blend in with the rest of the ingredients, so you won't feel the pungent part.
The bowl is quite full. We will feast for the couple of days.
First we're gonna fast and then feast.
And now we need this. It's a mixture of pickled vegetables. So I don't know if you have that in
What's
your
in it?
country. Pickles, carrots, onion, peas, and it's in vinegar, salty, sweet water. Like pickled vegetables or something.
Which we add as well, right, to the salad.
Yeah. So we will put the whole jar in. Don't be scared. This is how you do it.
It's actually called like vegetable for potato salad.
Yeah, it's written here. Vegetable mix to prepare a potato salad. So this is intended for the potato salad.
It makes your job easier. I guess you could add any kind of veggies you need, but then you would need to also add the vinegar and stuff to make it tasty or something.
Yes. Now we have pickles.
So there are some pickles in this already, but we add more.
Yeah. And how many, honey?
3 to 4.
Next, we are going to use these. What is it?
Pickled
bell peppers. Look, normal bell peppers, but again, pickled or in this vinegar. It's not really pickled, like it's not fermented, but it's in this vinegar. It's very common here. Let me add salt. 1 teaspoon for now, but you have to taste it, guys. Bit of pepper, green pepper. So bell pepper is pepper just in a shape of bell.
Yeah. What a revelation, right?
Yeah, these mysteries of English. And now the main thing, mayonnaise or mayonnaise. Quite a lot of it. This is not a healthy salad. That's why people like it and it's so popular in our country. So
Healthy food is not popular here. Sorry.
last year we added the whole jar, I think. But I made it a few months ago and I added just a half and that was totally enough, so I don't know. Let me add half first and then we'll see.
Okay.
And if it's not good, you also add this water from the pickles because it has a nice flavor that should be in this salad. So
It creates the right consistency because it shouldn't be too dry.
yes. So guys, this is not a great recipe because I'm not able to explain the flavor. Like, I'm telling you, you should taste it, but some of you don't know how it should taste.
Yeah, but again, as you said, everybody creates it in a different way. So it just depends on how you want it to taste it.
Yeah, that's true. So you see the ingredients and you adjust it according to you. So it looks like I'm going to add a bit more mayonnaise because it's a mayonnaise potato salad. So we call it majonézový bramborový salát. That was Czech, and in Slovak, majonézový zemiakový šalát. It's so weird to speak Czech or Slovak in these videos.
Well,
Well, it's done and it tastes very good. And it will get so much better overnight in the fridge. Tomorrow the taste will be like in heaven.
You could still eat it today, right? But the potatoes haven't soaked in all the flavors yet.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that wasn't too hard.
And we are ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, we are. So everybody eats this at Christmas here in our countries, and it's amazing. Very traditional. It's a sunny Christmas morning, and our favorite part is coming up because we have all these Christmas sweets that we ordered. We still have the ones which we baked ourselves. See, we didn't eat them because that's forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a small part. We order most of it online every year. Here are 4 kilograms or 8 pounds of sweets, and we can't wait to eat them. We already ordered these several times previous years, so that's the same. We already know that they are delicious. There are 2 floors in each box. And then we have these new ones which we've never had before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited about those. I can't wait to taste them. Are they pretty?
They are very pretty and quite colorful. I like it.
And they are even healthier. They are vegan and some of them are gluten-free.
Mm-hmm.
So we can eat a lot of those.
Yeah, we definitely can, totally.
So let's do it.
So it's time for breakfast, right?
No, normally we wouldn't eat because it's a tradition that you fast on Christmas Eve or our Christmas Day, but we are not strong enough anymore. So we can't do it. It's quite pathetic. So we are going to eat just a few pieces, like almost nothing, and some fruits as well, like tangerines or a banana or something, and that almost doesn't count, right?
Mm-hmm.
The breakfast is ready. I only chose a few basic pieces of the sweets for now to get us started. But we will compensate in the evening, don't worry.
Yeah, but this is totally fasting. Right?
Exactly. The definition of fasting is here in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Look at the new thingy that makes chopping onions easier. It is time to prepare our Christmas dinner. We always have creamy mushroom soup with various vegetables. This year we got the wild forest mushrooms from my parents, the result of successful mushroom hunting in summer. Honey and garlic are a Christmas necessity, and of course wine and Christmas wafers. It's not that easy to fry tuna steaks, but over the years we learned how to do it right. Funny thing, we had this candle already on our first Christmas 13 years ago, and we continue to use it almost every year, although some years we completely forgot that we have it. This year we have apricot wine, so cheers, and the dinner is starting. The wine is very tasty, and we can't forget a Christmas kiss. These are Christmas wafers from Slovakia. Traditionally you eat them with honey and garlic. Honey is for love and garlic is for health. We definitely need more of those two in the world. Mushroom soup is delicious and this year it's even vegan. I used cashew cream to make it creamy. And as the main dish, our potato salad with tuna steaks. Everything is very yum and it looks like Tommy agrees. Christmas is our favorite holiday of the year. It's somehow special. Maybe it's the fact that we usually take almost 2 weeks of work, so we love it, of course. There is this peaceful atmosphere and the world seems a bit slower, a bit more magical. On our Tommy and Peter Christmas on the 21st of December, it's also winter solstice. Another special time with the longest and darkest night of the year. Winter solstice marks the beginning of the slow return of daylight, which we are very happy about. It only gets brighter from here. There is something about lighting candles this time of the year. Light always shines the brightest in the dark. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful time full of peace, joy and happiness. And we'll see you in another video. Bye!